say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. The Falcons will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will have first crack at this one. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he's never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So Air Force's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They punted away on 4th down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year, so you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you, and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really, really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. He's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Got a man, it's Cole. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Got his man. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the grab on the left. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Finds a spot in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fit it in the window for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he's going to bring it out. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Goes to the option. He won't get there. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. On the run, it's Cole. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the left. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Going to the running game.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's McMillan. Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak for it.
Yeah, no mystery there. 3rd down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
This is a designed run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Finding open areas. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Cole.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period, first down here. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The hand to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Dogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to slam it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Dogs! Fired in from the red zone toward the score.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by a field goal over Duke. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run play action. Quickly complete. You can dance around and look for space, or you can throw the stiff arm at him. He gets it out to the 17. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Makes the grab. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Good job to avoid the neck. Rid of that thing. And the Falcons are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes a connection. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10, 1st and goal from the 8. step of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to plow on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's McMillan. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter. And picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, 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 please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you do, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll leave it with him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. To the ground, he's got it again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. If you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's McMillan. Oh, they're after him! And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And how about the back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Defense covering bringing up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Looking for the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Dogs! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. He'll do it himself. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. The option look. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Got a little space. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Pulls it in. All right, guys, let's chat about air force. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to throw, it's McMillan. Under fire. Pulls it in with one hand. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum.
This has been a nightmare for the offense. What's one of the most critical statistics in any college football game? It's the turnover battle. They've already got 3, David. We're not even through the 1st half. This couldn't be any worse if you're on offense.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise why they're trailing in this football game. When you continue to give the football to the other team and put your defense in a bind, you're going to give up points. So they've got to find something with this offense that they can do well. Because right now, they're finding a good way to turn it over. But they got to do something positive to get back in this football game.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. His drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Reeves. Firing to the right, complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Got a man, it's Larson.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. They're working that left side.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. A lot of we ares inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up by 31 over the Groupers. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw, it's Reeves. Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Falcons need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He's got it. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Off play action on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Reeves. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. Hauls it in at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. And the Dogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe getting the quarterback.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Reeves. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Punts it out of the air. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. Quick spin on the line. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's the set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver to the ground with the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll keep it on the sneak. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He's got the back in the middle. Got room at the 35. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be. And a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He splits the uprights, and that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Run it with the fullback. Shakes off the defender. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Reed. It's complete to the right. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Going with the ground game left. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Try to get it to the edge. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Reeves. Using the quick game. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
And the Falcons will punt this one away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. On target. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Zings it complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. He'll pull it on the read. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Lining up to add another. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 10 over the Stallions.
To the air, it's Reeves.
That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear them.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on second down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Falcons will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch right at the 50. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Power football with the run. He breaks a tackle. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.